We have created our Ubuntu Linux security group. So let's go ahead and let's actually create the server in Amazon's cloud. I have the EC2 instance menu here open. You can see at the top it says EC2. That's where we'll create our servers. If you've navigated away or coming back, not sure where to find it, you can always search for EC2 virtual servers in the cloud. Let's go there. And under instances, we want to click the instances link there. Helpfully, it's got this nice orange button, launch instance. That's what we want to do. So let's launch one. We have to give it a name, and I'm going to ask you to give it the name, your last name, Ubuntu server. So before when we created a Windows Server EC2 instance, we chose Windows. This time we're going to choose Ubuntu. And make sure that the version is Ubuntu Server 24.04 LTS. LTS stands for long-term support. So this is going to work for several years. It's going to get security patches, updates, all of that good stuff. We'll keep scrolling down. We have to throw some hardware at this, and we're going to give it the M7A.medium hardware type. So under instance type, hit that drop-down list. And there are so many different hardware configurations that trying to find it just by scrolling is not going to be great. So just type M7A.medium. And there it is. I'll select that. And I can see Linux base pricing. So we're not using Ubuntu Pro. This is just regular Ubuntu. It's going to cost us about half of what it's going to cost Windows. Just licensing. So Ubuntu is open source, so it's less costly. All right, we need to choose a key pair. We only have one key pair in the list. It's this VOC key, that Vocarium key. So that's what we're going to pick. And under network settings, instead of using the option to create a new security group, we want to check the option to select an existing security group because we already did that hard work of creating it. So let's select an existing security group. Let's look at our drop-down list now. I've got a couple. I don't want default. I don't want Windows. I want the Ubuntu one that we just created. So I will check that box. And the storage, it's set for 8 gigabytes now, but we want to bump that up to 30. That will give us enough space to install applications, download some data, play around with this, and we won't have to resize it later. That'd be kind of annoying. Almost done. Going to scroll down under advanced details, the identity and access management instance profile. I want to change that. This is super important. The lab instance profile is what we want to use. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to connect to this using the method that we'll do in just a bit. So again, top to bottom, just reviewing real quick. I gave it a name, Mark Wordson Ubuntu server. The operating system is the Ubuntu family. And the version we're going to be using is the Ubuntu server 24.04 LTS. The instance type, that's our hardware, will be the M7A.medium. We selected the VOC key for our key pair. We selected an existing security group with our Ubuntu server SG security group. We upped the storage to 30 gigabytes. And under advanced details for the IAM, identity and access management profile, we chose the lab instance profile. All that's good. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to the bottom and click that launch instance button there. And it'll tell me it's going. successfully initiated launch of instance, and then it's going to have that I-random characters. It's not going to be ready just yet, but we can go use the breadcrumbs and look at our instances. My Windows server has been running for a few minutes, so its checks will have passed, but my Ubuntu server, it's just getting ready. It's going to boot up. So it's going to take a couple minutes until it passes its status checks. When it passes those checks, we'll be able to connect. But for now, we're just going to sit patiently for a couple of minutes and our server will be ready shortly.